going to be in the record, we need to have a copy of it. I mean, you know, we can't just admit something that we don't have a physical copy of.
Right, Aaron and I talked about that earlier as to how the board usually handles that. So
They can be submitted as confidential if that's what's needed.
Okay.
And we can work with any mutually protected or covered, so they can be, you know, if in fact they're confidential documents.
well, I think on the PSB.
Remember, copyright protected.
It's not the same as confidential.
No, it's not.
I think these are the technical standards that these organizations develop, and they try very hard not to allow you to copy them.
Give us $400.
I think if you directed us to file a copy of them, we would be
I'm happy to direct somebody to file a copy.
sufficiently
I would be
protected
that
for purposes of.
Yeah, because, yeah, I mean, we can do that. Yeah.
With our exhibit.
It's not clear what, that they're confidential, but if it takes that to overcome copyright issues.
I'm on the standards committee. I come under an incredible amount of pressure if my name is on the bottom of it. Like, these organizations exist only because they sell these things. And I'm on the committee that creates them. And if my name shows up on one of these somewhere, I get so much crap.
I understand that consideration, but we routinely get studies,
Okay.
Various studies that these guys know from Sheffield Wind, all their studies that were published in trademark journals, and they just, they're routinely admitted when somebody relies upon them. What that mechanism is on the other side for ensuring that, I don't know, but certainly, excerpts of books get admitted, or treatises.
Obviously,
those are all copyrighted materials.
Right, obviously a fair use, some portion of it would work easy.
Well, can we file it electronically and does it have to be published to the public on the e-filing? And then I can submit it in a manila folder, which is my understanding of how we're supposed to be doing confidential documents.
Right. I think the question that's being raised is, do these meet the statute? Are these confidential? It's not statute. It's not statutory.
Well, they're not
this is 20 Rule 26C. I don't think they meet the concept of a trade secret. I think that it is simply copyrighted material, which is a different beast. I don't have 26C in front of me to tell you whether there's a different exception that would apply. But I don't think so. 26C is directed at discovery.
26C is discovery.
It's not.
Would it be sufficient if we filed publicly just those portions that the experts are relying upon?
These are your exhibits. If you think those are the portions that you think are relevant to what we're talking about, and nobody else insists that we need the other parts, that's perfectly adequate.
All the parts.
Well, you're right. It is our exhibit.
That's fair use too.
If that makes it easier for you, now again, like any document, the other parties have the right to request the full document be admitted. But I assume that since everybody else knows what these are, that would probably be okay. I don't want to bind either of you two, but
I guess I'd suggest we discuss it when we look into whether this can't be an issue of first impression.
Sure not.
Like we can.
well, it's a first impression to me.
Yes.
Which is surprising in and of itself.
Technically, Rule 26C doesn't even apply since it's actually to initial. In terms of, that's for discovery purposes, not, but that's always instructive is that it's hard for me to see why this would be confidential. Therefore, it's really a question of copyright law that people usually sort out website and just give us the documents. So I'll ask you guys to try to do that.
And maybe what we should do is when we go back on the record, we can just note that they're
Right.
admitted subject to resolution of the copyright issue.
So you want 8 too?
And then 8, yeah. is the-
8 is electronically
is-
filed, so
Right.
you need copies, right?
Yeah, or at least 8.
Okay.
We could take it as a,
We have it electronically,
Yes.
it would be pages and pages and
yeah,
pages
that's
of
the thing.
numbers.
that one option is probably.
Let's get a CD, let's put a CD in the record, this is stupid to have.
Okay,
If you
you
could
good
just-
with 8?
To have frames of this data,
Get a
I'm sorry.
CD.
CD? Great.
Yeah.
Just put, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a stupid use of the filing system.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And any other housekeeping? And then you wanted
I think those are all the ones I am
Okay.
missing.
I actually had a different housekeeping matter. Triage. Aaron wants to be out of here at 5.
No, I haven't.
Aaron's going to
They will leave- they will leave my
run out
child on the
screaming
doorstep.
at 5, and is there any chance we're gonna make it, or do we need to start thinking about where we go next, or do we finish across Mr. O'Neill and then talk about it?
Well, I have an hour, probably, Mr. O'Neill. I can try to get it less.
I'm not asking anybody to tell us what they're doing, we still have the departments waiting us.
Right.
And we have questions.
And so we can proceed with your cross of Mr. O'Neill right now and then take the issue up afterwards. But I'm just adding up the time and
Let's do it now.
it would be optimistic to think we're going to get through everybody by 5 right now. I was more optimistic at 9:30 this morning when we first talked about it.
I prefer to talk about it now as opposed to rushing out the door at 5.
So we're talking about another day,
Someday.
half day when Pine can be here.
Or I would just offer the question of whether we could do his testimony via phone conference.
Lots of parties, it's always a challenge. If everybody agreed, maybe. I probably want to use the conference room upstairs because.
I mean, I
it's
don't
gonna be
speak
better
for you.
Yeah, no, I mean, it really comes down to your availability.
Just don't know when. I'm at your service, however you want me.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I can make myself available tomorrow. I mean, I could just not go back and change it to hopefully.
No, I think we're gonna have to figure this out. Figure out some-
Well, before we, because you're here now, it's not a bad idea to see whether we could simply finish up tomorrow morning with part of Brunel.
I think to be mindful of this, we've been asked to move this along quickly.
Yeah.
And if we have to push it out for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Are you all available?
I have a full day to reschedule, but I would do that.
I'm not sure what
I do not want to hold this up because he
Yeah,
does
that
come
may
from
be
elsewhere and we do want to start monitoring it.
Yeah, so that is.
phone call is, I'm here at, I have 11:30.
I mean, the advantage is continued hearings can be set on such notice as the board, decides, so that part is solved.
I can call someone and say,
Well, if we think it's available, we need to check to make sure the clerk's office has room for it, so also.
Does it make sense to see if we could establish at least maybe 1, 2, or 3 alternatives, either tomorrow morning or Friday or Monday, but let's just as an eventuality.
Yeah, so you,
Tomorrow morning, so I've got a meeting in Ottawa tomorrow at 1:30. Which I could call into if I had to, but I'd much prefer to be there in person. But what I could do is then just come back here. If I go there tomorrow, I could come back here for Friday.
I take Good Friday. I can do it next week, you know. Not Friday, I can do it tomorrow.
I could bring my daughter back.
I was gonna say, she could be finding
She
her
will
own
run
babysitter.
around, she will have a grand old time. That's fine.
And the transcript will be interesting.
Yes. There'll have to be
Can we go
snacks.
without?
I apologize, my wife had to go to a work training with a short notice.
It happens.
Yeah.
Hey, bring her back, I'll entertain her.
Careful what you wish for, you know, so.
I can stand in for a couple of hours.
No, I don't wanna, yeah.
Yeah, there's
So,
a very, there's a certain order in
Monday
which
or-
we deal with the afternoon.
Monday or
I
Tuesday?
appreciate it.
Monday.
So Monday, is Monday good?
Monday,
There's a lot in here, one about during this room, the same order can be that during this one, and we have order not here. Four, two, nine.
Monday works.
So just do either Monday or Tuesday. So is there anything here Tuesday?
If you're not,
9:30, oh, that's
We
cool.
have got a
8,
meeting
7,
in
9,
the
1, 9, and that always has,
That's the Hirsch sunflower.
Can you do Monday?
Broadcast.
it's just a status.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
You do Tuesday, Monday, or Tuesday?
I can do Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday, 11.
Yeah, it's a status at 9, so 9, 9.
It's at 9.
Yeah.
And there's
Aaron,
nothing
Monday
else.
doesn't work for you.
Not,
I think Pion's got
I know,
some
okay,
conflicts,
sorry, excuse me.
so.
not unless you
Tuesday.
did something upstairs.
That's great.
I suspect it's only a half hour, but everything with a pipeline has the potential to take that.
Yeah, well, just tell Sunny to stay.
Tuesday at 10 for whatever we get done today.
Tuesday at 10.
Okay, we'll open this forum in the clerk's office. I'll probably take care of that while we proceed with the
Thank you.
cross-examining issue.
Well, sorry, that was premised on us finishing up Mr. O'Neill today.
Well, with Mr. O'Neill, I mean, we're gonna see how far we get.
Sorry, we were not focused on,
Right, I was assuming I'd be done by 5, I wasn't even thinking that I would, but that may not be true. I don't have my calendars back over there, if it's important, I go look at it now.
it sounds like it is because of,
It is possible, I don't know how much cross you have, Aaron.
Not much.
You have very little. I think we can probably manage it for 5 today, but
you said 10 o'clock.
I can move things around. I have stuff, I can move it around.
Okay.
I can be here Tuesday at 10.
let's see if we can get you off the stage.
Okay.
I think we can do it. Okay, back on the record, we've had an off-the-record scheduling discussion, which, in the interest of time, I will put in the record after we close today. The one issue we had is, there was some updated exhibits the parties are gonna talk about, the value of, exhibits, 12 to 13.
12 to 14.
12 to 14. Is the one that is just the, excerpts thereof, to, in paper form, and look at some of them. Agree to accept, the 8 that one of the city, Mr. Laser, Public Examination, and Mr. Young,
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. O'Neill.
Good afternoon.
Can I call you Rob?
That's fine.
Okay. I just want to be sure that I understand your testimony. In reaching your conclusions and opinions in this matter, You have not relied upon any documents, is that correct?
Any documents, what do you mean by any documents?
Well, the only exhibits that you have provided is your CV and the plan. Have you provided anything else?
If I may, we produced, at the time that we were required to file testimony, we produced the documents that we relied upon. We have not entered those as exhibit because it was in the nature of discovery. So those were provided to counsel at the time.
I haven't received anything. I have no discovery from Vermont Wind. So how did you produce it?
We send it to you. I mean, we can take a minute, and retrace our steps, but
Yeah, I mean.
take a minute, please.